Hello, greetings, once again, everybody. I'm Buttahmilk. Stanley Parable. It's a really cool game. So, last time we accidentally did the ending where you just close the door and we just disobeyed all the way through. I don't know the names of all the endings or anything. I know there's like a name for each one. So this time, I think we're just gonna listen and follow his directions all the way through. So let's go. Woo!
All of his co-workers were gone.
Okay.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alrighty, let's do this. I'm done. Alright, so where is the meeting room? Do I just follow? Oh, yeah, right.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Alrighty, let's go. 413 and a really bright computer screen. Alrighty, so what are we going to find in this meeting room?
Yet there was not a single person
Meeting
here
schedules.
either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Do not alter
Stanley decided to
whiteboard
go up to his
manager.
boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Alright. How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside you. Take out passive-aggressively on other coworkers. Resent coworkers for not supporting you more. Let it ball up inside. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header and show some bevel on all the text. This will ensure a calm and productive work environment. Everyone is unique. You most of all. This is awesome. Who wrote these? That's brilliant. Number of slides on this slide. Slides, charts, and slides. Okay. Alright, I want to stay and read all this, but wait, let's move on. There's a broom closet. Okay, let's go inside.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet.
Okay.
But there was nothing here.
No.
So he turned around
there's
and
duct
got
tape.
back on track.
No. There's duct tape. Why would I leave? There's duct tape, and whatever that is, that thing
There was nothing
there,
here.
it's like a
no choice
cable?
to make, no path to follow.
I don't know.
Just an empty broom closet.
Well,
no reason to still be here.
well, I don't. I'm here though.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet.
Yup.
He wasn't even doing anything.
I'm looking at the duct
If there was
tape.
something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way.
There's all
But
kinds of fun stuff in
he's
here.
Literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
There's stuff here though. I could do all kinds of fun stuff with this. There's a staple gun. There's duct tape. It's a giant.
Really still in the broom closet?
It's cardboard.
Standing around doing
Infinite
nothing?
fun.
Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Because you're talking. So I'm listening. I'm being a nice friend. So, let's see. How many rolls?
Realize there's no choice or anything in here, right?
Something on my
If
webcam.
I'd said
Gosh dang
Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me, because literally, this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
Well, you're
I
talking,
never would have thought to mention it.
Let's see. How many rolls of duct tape does one? There's four.
Maybe
Four
to
rolls of
you,
duct
this
tape.
is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending?
The accent.
broom closet ending was my favourite."
The broom closet ending was my favourite. Oh, did you get the broom closet ending?
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
Well,
Probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
well, that's not very nice. Why did that happen? I pushed the button.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet,
I'm
explored
dead.
it a bit, and we're just about to leave because there's nothing here.
And
when
then
a
I
physical
died.
malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system, and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care
That's
of
genius.
before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby?
Hello?
The person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities.
You're not
it's
human?
Indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area.
Remove
and
that corpse
instruct another
from the
human
area.
to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Okay, I think that's probably all that's going to come out of this. Oh my gosh, that was...
Second player. Good to
Second
have you
player.
on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before.
Any worse? Well, thanks. My gosh.
Coming
Now
to the
what?
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Alrighty, let's do that. We're listening. We're being obedient for the most part. We went into the broom closet, but you know, whatever. Doesn't really affect anything. Executive bathroom. Oh, I can't go in there. Dang, this is fancy. I want to be a boss man. Why am I making YouTube videos? Not that this is my
Stepping
job.
into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Well,
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief
Da,
who
da, da,
orchestrated
da,
this.
da, da,
What
da.
dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have
Those are some
known
big
was
windows.
that the keypad behind the boss's desk
Oh, over here.
guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
What?
And so the boss had assigned it
The globe?
an extra secret pin number.
I don't know what it is.
2845.
2, 8.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have. Yet incredibly,
What's happening?
by simply pushing random
Whoa.
buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code.
Wow.
By sheer luck. Amazing.
Whoa!
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
That opened. Please don't break. Okay. So there's this way, which has nothing. Okay. And then there's this way, which has a big red button! Yeah! I love pushing big red. What's happening? Guys? Hello? What? What is happening? Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
Okay.
There was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Okay,
Why
sure.
did he feel this now?
Hey, it's
When
not
for
glowing.
years, it had never occurred to him. This question would not go unanswered for long.
Whoa. This is looking pretty freaky. Okay, where are we?
Stanley
Giant-
walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
What? What? Escape. But it's okay. Well, I will try that. I will try escape. I'm gonna do that at some point. But right now, he said walk through the door. So I'm gonna go this way. There's another big button. Let's push it. Eh.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Well,
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
push
Did he
the
have the
button.
strength to find
Oh.
out?
I don't know. There's lots of lights and TV. This is one heck of a setup. Okay. Oh, look, a big camera button.
Now,
Yay!
jumped
Someone got fired.
their true nature revealed.
Whoa.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building.
Whoa.
Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
Wow.
And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
What is that one? There's the one with like the code on it or something. Wow. What is that noise? Okay, I guess let's go over here. Whoa. Oh wait, hold on, I'm 427. Where is 427? There in the middle. Wait, what does that screen look like? That's my office! Oh my gosh! The one right in the center of the screen. That's cool! That's awesome, it's 427. Okay, sorry. Anyway, over here. Elevator button. Like, they just have big buttons for everything. It's awesome. It's nice and simple.
Too horrible to believe it couldn't be true.
Thanks,
Had
Obama.
Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Let's jump onto this thing. Alright.
No. He refused to
Moving
believe
on
it.
up.
He couldn't
Okay.
accept it. His own life in someone else's control?
Well.
Never. It was unthinkable.
That's really bright.
Was it even possible?
I don't know.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Probably.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions.
Well.
Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. As the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
What's with the number
For
buttons?
he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay. So I guess we'll go to facility power. But everything's offline, so if we... Are we going to turn it off? Like, what? Is it off right now? So it's off. Why are we turning it on? System power off. Was that it? Was that the ending? Hold up. What? What is this?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
I don't know. Piano.
He had won.
What?
He had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's command.
What is this?
Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
Yeah.
Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold?
It's outside.
But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
Yeah.
For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking. Happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone
Yawn of victory. I don't know why I'm yawning.
or how to feel.
That's
Whatever
amazing.
life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he
That's
needed.
so cool.
It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped
So
through the
meaningful.
open door.
The feels.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
That was quite possibly the most amazing thing I've ever seen. That was awesome. That was really cool. Okay, so let's see. What other ending should we do now? Let's go try the escape. Do you want to? Yeah, let's go try and escape. So let's just walk right through here.
This door, Stanley
Yep.
thought to himself, that's all I need.
Yep,
If I
definitely.
can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
Woo! Alrighty, we're just gonna speed run all the way to here. Left door.
Stanley came
We're gonna
to a
try
set
the
of
escape and
two
see
open
what
doors.
happens.
He entered the door on his left.
Alrighty. Already did that. Let's go through the meeting room.
Yes, there
Tips
was
for
no
not getting
single
fired. That's
person here
helpful.
either.
It's very helpful.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided
Broom
to go
closet.
up to his boss's office.
Up to the
Hoping he
boss's
might find it
office.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yep. We go over here, and then we we'll enter the code, and then we'll go
Stepping
into
into
the
his manager's
escape.
office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover
I can't remember
not
the
an
code.
indication of any human
was it?
life. What could it mean?
Was it like-
Stanley wondered
was it
aloud
2845?
To nobody.
Two-
He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk.
Yeah,
Stanley was
2845.
in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Wow. They thought of everything. Oh my gosh, they can't even let the speedrunners have their day. Like, they just have to ruin everybody's day with something. That was a really
Feeling
squat.
soothed, and rejuvenated,
Okay.
Stanley calmly walked forward.
Oh, that's
into
what
the
was there.
opened passageway.
Didn't really click until just now. That's where the fireplace was. I didn't see it open last time. Let's go down. Button. Push the big red shiny button. Yay! That's what you should always do. Every time you see a big red shiny button, push it. No, don't really. But in video games, that means you're going the right way. So you should always push big red shiny buttons. Even though in this game there really is no right way. Oh gosh, it's so confusing. Big red shiny!
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Nope. Escape. That's where we're going.
Although this
Oh,
passageway
gosh.
had the word escape written
That
on
is
it,
so long.
the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
What? So,
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
let's go down anyway.
Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward
Yes.
and willingly confront his death.
Okay. Oh, that looks very red and evil. That looks evil. What am I jumping into? Okay. Whee! Ha-ha! What was that sound? Okay, wait, what's happening? Oh gosh. What?
As the machine whirred into motion,
What?
Stanley was inched closer and closer
What?
to his demise.
What?
That his life had been of
No.
consequence whatsoever.
How do I...
Stanley can't see the real
Is there-
future. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is.
Why would anybody have this?
No great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and
How do I-
shallow life.
Can I go, please?
Farewell, Stanley.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Okay.
And
What is
yet
this?
it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
What?
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
This is like the stuff for development. These are like the textures. This is a layout of the office. Yeah, you start here, you walk out the door, the office layout, yeah. And then you go through all this stuff, and then there's the two doors. There's buttons and doors, different designs for things. There's credits. Well, that's pretty cool. What is this? The office. So is this like an in-game museum of various things? I am so confused. Is this heaven? Is this like the in-game heaven? What is that? That looks torture-y. Oh, it's just an elevator. Buttons! Darn. Buttons! Oh. Countdown desk. Interesting. What is all this? Oh, what's that over there? What is that? I want to go over there. Can I go over there? How do I get over there? I don't freaking know. Maybe I go over here. What is this? I am so confused. There's some chairs. Employee lounge.
Perfect example of poor level design.
Narration outtakes.
It's the kind of thing
Voice of the narrator.
Huh.
That's pretty cool. What is all this? Is there like an actual end to this? Like, where does this go? Is it just a giant circle? Do I have to exit the game? What do I do? Where is everything? Like, I already went this way. It just went in a giant circle. What do I do? Do one of these doors do something? The office. Huh. I'm confused. What do? Do I just go back? Nope, the door's gone. Okay, well, I guess let's explore for a minute. Let's go the other way. See if maybe there's a direction I missed. Some kind of end to this. Oh, good, the computer's turned off. That's nice. So, we just came from that way. You just go this way. And... is that it? Oh, exit. Wow. I'm an idiot. Okay.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Well. Okay, let's do it!
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
No, because the screen's black.
No, perhaps not.
Yeah.
Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail.
No.
Escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you.
I don't know what to do! Maybe that's why there's a quit to menu. Hold on.
Don't let time.
Don't let time choose. I can't. What do I do? I'm just gonna let it happen. I don't. Is that it? Hello? Hello? It's still running. It still says I'm recording. Hello? Yeah, it still pauses. What's happening? But... Hello? Do I... What... Hello? What do I do? Do I just... What? What do I do? I guess just begin the game again? I don't know. That was so... This game messes with your head. I've been recording for long enough now. Oh my gosh. If you like this video, click the like button, that's for it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!